Hi, everybody, and welcome to the No Depression Sessions. We're here at MerleFest in Wilkesboro, North Carolina, thanks to our friends at Window World with Presley Barker. Presley, thanks for joining us.
Great to be here.
All right, thank you for hosting us in your backyard. I know you're a hometown guy. You went to this college.
I sure did.
Very much appreciate you having us here. And when we're going to hear 3 of your songs right now, what do you want to do first today?
Yes, sir. Well, I'd love to say how great it is to be here, and I want to thank Wilkes Community College as well as you guys for having me. And good to be at MerleFest. And we'd like to sing you a song that I co-wrote with my good buddy Trent Willman. And this is one I hope you enjoy, called "Stick Around Kind." Well, I know we haven't known each other that long, but I think this thing between us might be feeling pretty dang strong. Don't wanna move too fast or scare you away, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that I'd kinda like to hold you closer in my arms, kinda like we're dancing to the beat of our hearts. But I just wanna warn you before your world gets tangled up with mine. I kinda like to stick around kind. Well, it's just the way I am, and girl, you could blame it on that don't quit, just fix it way I was raised. But it's that easy smile that tears me in two, that's done got my heart forever stuck on you. And I'd kinda like to hold you closer in my arms, kinda like we're dancing to the beat of our hearts. But I just wanna warn you before your world gets tangled up with mine. I kinda like to stick around kind. Oh, kinda like to stick around kind. Girl, if we're in the same frame of mind, baby, why don't you lean in a little and give me a sign? 'Cause I'd kinda like to hold you closer in my arms, kinda like we're dancing to the beat of our hearts. But I just wanna warn you before your world gets tangled up with mine. I kinda like to stick around kind. Oh yeah, oh I'm kinda like to stick around kind. Thank you.
All right, Presley, that sounds great, man. Thank you for sharing the music with us here. And tell us more about growing up here, about going to school here, about what this festival has meant to you. I know you've been here and around here forever. What has this all meant to you?
Sure, this festival really means a whole lot to me. I grew up here in Wilkes County, North Carolina. Grew up in a small town called Trap Hill, and that's where I'm from. Grew up on a cattle farm. And Doc Watson is really what inspired me to pick up the guitar at age 7. And I would say that his music has had a tremendous impact on my life. And of course, having a festival like MerleFest here really in your backyard truly means the world to an artist that's trying to pursue this for a living. And I would say having this festival here in Wilkes County has been great for our community, great for our county, great for the state, and for the country as well, because people come here from all across the world to be here on this week of MerleFest. So it's had a great impact for me, especially the Wilkes Community College. I'm a graduate here of the college, and they have been tremendously great to me. And it's always an honor to get to work with the crowd here, and they're a great group of people to work with. And I look forward each week, that I get to play music, and couldn't be more thankful to get to share some of that here at MerleFest this week.
Nice, man. Well, we wish you nothing but the best. You're a sincere dude with a good handshake and fantastic songs. So we're, truly wish you nothing but the best. And we're glad to platform your music here and to share it with our audience. There's still two more songs coming up, man. What do you want to do second?
Yes. Thank you very much for the opportunity as well. And I'd like to sing you another original song. All these are original songs of mine. They're unreleased, but a lot of folks haven't heard them. I grew up doing classic country as well as bluegrass, and my goal is to help bring country music back to the mainstream and really try to come up with good songs that convey the human emotion. And so this is a song I hope you enjoy called Let You Go Again. I can't help but answer when you call me on the phone. Well, even when I know I should let it ring. Well, no, there's no one with me now. Yeah, I'm here alone, but that don't mean I need some company. Girl, you're right, I can't deny it's true. Part of me is still hung up on you. 'Cause it ain't like I don't long to hold you in my arms. And I can't say without you here there ain't a hole inside my heart. But to tell the truth, the hardest part of letting you back in is I can't stand to let you go again. Yeah, you should have seen the twisted wreck you left in your rear view the last time you pulled out of this driveway. Well, I've patched the pieces back together, girl, but I don't have a clue just how many fade until I sick and taste. 'Cause it ain't like I don't long to hold you in my arms. And I can't say without you here there ain't a hole inside my heart. But to tell the truth, the hardest part of letting you back in is I can't stand to let you go again. 'Cause it ain't like I don't long to hold you in my arms. And I can't say without you here there ain't a hole inside my heart. But to tell the truth, the hardest part of letting you back in is I can't stand to let you go again. No, I can't stand to watch you go again. Oh, let you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you and I, we had a chance to talk a little bit offline, and I know you graduated from here, and you're about to graduate from a 4-year in a month, right?
I am. May the 10th, I'll be graduating from UNC Charlotte.
Nice. Congratulations to you on that.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
And I want to know a little bit about the decision making to pursue music full time, because that's not a decision to be made lightly. I'm positive that you didn't take it lightly.
Sure.
There's not a lot of parents that are saying, all right, criminal justice, political science, musician. There's not a lot of parents recommending that. What were some of the things you went through as you weighed the decision to really go for it?
Sure. Well, education has always been very important to me, and I believe a man should have a good education and have a good head knowledge of the world. And I think that that decision for me, it's always been music. Music has always been a part of my life. Of course, from the very beginning. When I first started, it was always a passion, and so it's always been my dream to have this as my career. And to be able to pursue this. And so, I wanted to have that for a fallback plan, because I think that's smart, in a way, having it not because I don't believe in what I can do and the people that I have around me. I'm very fortunate to have a lot of good people in my corner. And of course, my family's always been supportive of my music career and of my journey, and people like Wayne Henderson, who built this guitar, and I've had very fortunate to have a lot of people that have been behind me, and especially people like here at the college, helping me get my 2-year degree while I was in high school. And so to be able to have my passion for music and as well having a 4-year degree behind me, I feel like that in the future, if that's ever needed, it's there, and to fall back on. But I don't want to think about that. I want to do music and do this for a living, and hopefully have a good career and long career in the future. So I appreciate all the education folks here at the college for giving me that shot, really early on, to get my education behind me as well. So I'm excited for the future, and so I love doing music, and I can't wait to do a whole lot more.
Cool, man. Well, good for you for doing all those things. And I missed that was a Henderson until just now. Is that your Henderson, or is that a Henderson?
It is mine.
It's your Henderson. Good
I'm very fortunate to have been really raised around Wayne Henderson, if you will. He's been a tremendous mentor to me, and call him a good friend. And I first met him. See, I used to do a lot of guitar competitions growing up, and so he would be there competing, and of course everybody knew who Wayne Henderson was. And being just a really little kid, I wanted to meet him and wanted to be like him. And what a great role model he's been to me over the years I've known him. And having the ability to play one of his guitars is truly an honor, and I don't take it lightly, because I know what kind of figure he is in the music community. And he's been so good to me and given me a whole lot of opportunities. I wouldn't have never got to, for example, play the Grand Ole Opry at age 13. He introduced me to Ricky Skaggs at a festival in Galax, Virginia. And, for example, that wouldn't have never happened if it wasn't for Wayne. And so many connections that I've been very fortunate to have through him has helped pave the way for me. And I couldn't be more thankful to play one of his guitars, for sure.
That's great. Wayne did one of these with us last year, so on that stage, on that carpet. So in that respect, you are just like Wayne. So.
Well, he's a hard act to follow. I'll put it that way. But he's a great man, for sure.
Yeah, we still got one more unreleased song coming up in this session today. What do you want to do last?
Sure, I'd love to sing another original song I wrote with my buddy Trent Willman and James Slater. And this is a song I hope you enjoy, called "Couldn't Love Me Anymore."
She would cry a raging river when I needed rain, carry all my troubles on her shoulders when I was to blame. Took till now for me to realize that when it comes down to how hard she tried, she couldn't love me anymore. Gave me took its toll. 'Cause as strong as she was, she finally had enough, and now she's walking out that door. She couldn't love me anymore. Couldn't love me anymore. Now I'm gonna have to face the morning without the morning sun. How am I gonna make it through the long day when the darkness comes? By the time she was leaving, I guess, well, she didn't have nothing left. She couldn't love me anymore. She gave me every ounce of heart and soul, more than I could ask her for. Man, I guess it finally took its toll. 'Cause as strong as she was, she finally had enough, and now she's walking out that door. She couldn't love me anymore. Couldn't love me anymore. She couldn't love me anymore. She gave me every ounce of heart and soul, more than I could ask her for. Man, I guess it finally took its toll. 'Cause as strong as she was, she finally had enough, and now she's walking out that door. She couldn't love me anymore. Couldn't love me anymore. She couldn't love me anymore. Couldn't love me anymore.
Thank you.